everyone, it's Ellipsity Enigmato Fiery Turtle here, and if you noticed already, I did not say greetings my army of positive phantoms, because I've decided I'm dropping that greeting. It's just so silly to me now. Anyways, the point of this video is going to explain why I decided to move to Animal Jam Play Wild videos. Now, before I start explaining everything, I did not entirely quote-unquote quit Animal Jam PC, because I'm still going to be making Life is Full of Phantoms on there. Season 4 will continue on its rightful game of Animal Jam PC. And don't worry, I am still an active member of the PC community. I still log on all the time to visit buddies and fans, so don't stress, you'll still see me around. And since I am more or less a den decorator, I'm going to be posting some Life is Full of Phantoms den sets on my Instagram page from time to time before Season 4 arrives, but I am not going to make any future content on Animal Jam PC. And this just goes for videos right now. There's a number of reasons why. I basically spent my whole summer in front of a screen getting Life is Full of Phantoms done, and if you really want to know the details behind that, there's a video called The Stress of Making an Animal Jam Series. It goes into detail and thorough depth as to the process behind it and how unhealthy I was doing it, and I think it's a good story for people to hear because it really opens your eyes on how you should not overwork yourself, especially when making Animal Jam videos. You should not add extra stress by cramming an AJ series for 8 to 10 hours a day when you have health problems. Reasons I haven't been uploading is because I am out of ideas on Animal Jam PC. Animal Jam PC does not have the level of creativity I need anymore. Like, the updates are not as superior as they used to be, but on Play Wild they're amazing and they're always sparking new ideas. But I stopped uploading on my channel regularly around March because by then I was already losing interest in Animal Jam PC. Like, I love the game, I love the memories I've had on it, but the only thing I can bring myself to make on there is Life is Full of Phantoms. Because I tried This Is Imagination, that series was a total flop. Nobody asks about it anymore. The only thing related to This Is Imagination that people ask about is when I'm gonna post the instrumental to Pizza in My Pocket. That's it. Nobody cares about the next episode of This Is Imagination. So that's a series I just quit production on and gave up entirely. I have no motive to continue that series. And This Is Ridiculous, I tried that on Animal Jam PC. It was a total flop as well. Only a few people seem to bring it up today, and every time I tried bringing up Mr. Omniscient and Mr. Objective in my PC update videos, very few people even noticed that they were This Is Ridiculous characters. They thought they were just random characters, you know? It's like, it's sad. Not many people on my channel know about This Is Ridiculous, when it's a series I poured a lot of effort into, along with Life is Full of Phantoms. So I've come to realize the difficult conclusion that I had to accept is that the only series on my channel that people cared about on PC was Life is Full of Phantoms. But when I moved to Play Wild and made Pause and Flaws on there, people loved it. Like, people to this day still ask me, when is Pause and Flaws episode 2 coming out? It's been 8 months. They loved episode 1, it got way more views than a Life is Full of Phantoms episode, and that's motivating. That means all the effort that I put into a Play Wild series with all its creative dens and creative updates, it really shows me, wow, I could really have a future on my channel with Play Wild content versus PC content. And trust me, this decision was not easy to make because I played Animal Jam PC for 6 years. December of this year will be 6 years since I joined Animal Jam in general. And I started my channel on PC around September of 2016. Like, I started making content on there at that time, and I never saw myself quitting ever. I thought, oh, I'm probably gonna do this for like many years, and I never imagined that I would start getting tired of it or losing ideas on it. But the thing is, I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. I'm different now. Like, I'm still me, I'm still creative, I still have ideas, but I'm not pretending to be edgy anymore. I'm not this standoffish persona who hides his insecurities by acting tough. I'm not that person anymore. I'm just someone who genuinely wants to make content that makes people happy. And I've accepted that, you know? Times have changed, and in 2 short years, I'm going to be graduating college. So obviously, the next 2 years, I want to focus on graduating and doing well in school. And if I'm gonna make Animal Jam my hobby, I want it to be worth my time and I want to have fun with it still. And since I obviously can't make content for both Animal Jam PC and Play Wild at the same time without my grades suffering, I decided I needed to choose one game that I know I can do great on and that I can make really creative videos for, and I realized I chose Play Wild because there's nothing on PC that I can't do better on Play Wild as far as creativity goes, except for Life is Full of Phantoms. That's the only exception, because there's one season left of that show. If I'm gonna make time for Animal Jam, I'd rather it be on a game that I fully enjoy, that I'm fully creative on, and that I don't feel pressure to make videos on all the time. So when I realized this throughout the summer, I thought, Play Wild is the perfect place for that. I have a very small buddy list on there. It's more convenient, but any future series like Pause and Flaws, This Is Ridiculous the musical, yes, I am rebooting This Is Ridiculous on Play Wild with a musical, a better plot, and more relatable too, because I feel that's a series that I can't let go of. Personally, I have more ideas for Play Wild than I ever had for PC. As I said before, Life is Full of Phantoms will still continue on PC, but the thing was, when I made This Is Imagination, that was supposed to be a spin-off of This Is Ridiculous, but already within the second episode I realized, who am I kidding, this is not gonna be like This Is Ridiculous. This is just boring to me, and I'm basically just repeating history by making something super bubbly, because if you remember This Is Imagination, it's an over-the-top bubbly series. Just 2 episodes with lots of candy canes and gumdrops and all this bubbly stuff, and that's not my style. I tried that once, and I did the channel change for that reason, because it wasn't my style. Then I tried it again in February of 2019, and I was like, what am I doing? This is not my expertise. I'm not going to make content like this. So, sorry guys, for those of you who actually cared about This Is Imagination, it's not coming back. There will not be any future episodes of This Is Imagination. My creativity well has run out completely. I'm not moving that series to Play Wild, it's in the past. But pizza in my pocket, I'll figure out a way to make that in some other series of mine, because I have other ideas planned for next year. I'll figure out ways, okay? But I'm not continuing This Is Imagination. I've lost motive for that. I don't want to make any other PC series besides Life is Full of Phantoms. And plus, Life is Full of Phantoms, the story behind that, it's wrapping up. There's only one more season left. Yeah, I know it's sad, but there won't be a season 5 for Life is Full of Phantoms, and this is because every story has to come to an end, you know? But if I try to do a season 5, the show is going to be very low effort, it's going to decrease in quality, people will end up hating it. It will not be what it used to be, and I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to end the show gracefully after 4 seasons on a good note, so that way it can be a classic AJ series of mine from the days I was a PC YouTuber. But I've moved on to Play Wild. I'm probably going to try Feral when it comes out. It's just, I'm sorry guys, this is going to be a difficult change, because it took a lot of time for me to decide if I wanted to leave PC behind content-wise, but it's just, I can't do it. I can't come up with more ideas on PC, and it's really unhealthy to try and force myself to do it. Stressing myself over Animal Jam, it got so far to the point that my health issues were being affected, and that's a reason I haven't uploaded very much. I've been struggling with a lot of emotional and mental and physical health issues this past year. That's why I wasn't as active as I used to be. Like, I don't mean to hop on the bandwagon of people who say that Animal Jam has changed, but for my personal experience, I've had better days on here. Much better days. And when I joined Play Wild, it's like, wow, I really want to do this. I know some people don't like Play Wild, and I know some people are probably gonna either unsubscribe from my channel or just watch Life is Full of Phantoms when Season 4 comes out. And like, I respect your decision if you want to do that, but it was either this decision to move to Play Wild, or for me to quit entirely and only make Life is Full of Phantoms. And that would get old fast, because that would mean once I finish Life is Full of Phantoms, that would mean I would quit YouTube altogether. It would mean I would quit AJ YouTube, I would quit everything, and just, you'd never hear from me again after Season 4 is finished. And I don't want to do that. I want to have a place to still make my content and be creative. I don't want to just totally abandon YouTube. I mean, by all means, if the updates on Animal Jam PC improve significantly to the point I get new ideas, I'll definitely come back to it and make videos for it again. But for now, I'm just using Animal Jam PC as a place to talk to buddies and fans. Basically, I'm just gonna be a normal player on there, not a video maker for now. But Play Wild is where I'm thriving video-wise right now, so if you really want to talk to me on Play Wild, you can either talk to me when my den is unlocked, or just join my pack Phasmic Souls. It's a great way to talk to me on Play Wild. And I'm sorry to those of you this is really inconveniencing, but it's just, when you're out of ideas, it's best to not force yourself anymore, because if you end things gracefully, people will remember you as someone who didn't milk something. Like, I hate when TV shows get milked, you know, when they try to keep it going after its prime is over. Because, I mean, that's how it's going to be with Life is Full of Phantoms if I try to make a season 5. So, yeah, season 4 of Life is Full of Phantoms is the final season. I will continue it on PC. And once season 4 is over and the show is wrapped up, I'm gonna be an Animal Jam Play Wild and Feral YouTuber, and I might even expand to other things. So, I don't know yet. But my priority in life right now is graduating college within these next 2 years. And I don't even know what's gonna happen in 2 years. Maybe I won't even be on YouTube anymore by then. I don't know. It's 2 years away, you don't have to stress. But for now, if I'm gonna make Animal Jam a hobby, I want it to be somewhere that I fully enjoy it, and that I'm passionate about it, and that it doesn't feel like a chore or a health problem to try and force myself to enjoy it, you know? I can't struggle to thrive. As for buddying people on Play Wild, I'm sorry, I won't be buddying new people on Play Wild. Everyone who is currently on my Play Wild buddy list is a friend I've known for a minimum of 2 years. You know, that's fair, right? If you're a cast member, then I'll buddy you on Play Wild, but for now, I really have to keep the buddy list small because on Play Wild, there is not yet an option to lock out buddies when you're recording, and that's going to be a problem if I want to record stuff smoothly. Which does lead me to talk about the unfortunate fact that I had to unbuddy everyone on Play Wild except really close friends and cast members. I'm sorry about that. I will make it up to you by buddying you on Animal Jam PC. If you don't play Animal Jam PC and you only play Wild, just join my pack if you're able to. We can chat there, I don't know. I'm really sorry guys, but I had to make difficult choices if I really want Pause and Flaws to go smoothly, because I'm going to be working on that next, and I cannot have people in my den all the time. And as for new ideas on Play Wild, I'm going to give a quick overview of what to expect on my channel for the next year basically. So, throughout the fall, we're going to see lots of interesting stuff. We're going to see Pause and Flaws, crazy new update videos with Mr. Omniscient and Mr. Objective. It's going to be really fun around here during the fall. Then in January, it's going to get a little more complicated. The pace will pick up. I'm going to be starting This Is Ridiculous the Musical, which is going to last from January through March. Then in March of 2020, hopefully it'll be Season 4 of Life is Full of Phantoms. I am not promising anything, but my plan for Season 4 is to release the first episode by March of 2020. And if not March of 2020, it'll be by May for sure. That way we can have a whole summer of Life is Full of Phantoms Season 4, but for now, I'm really aiming for March. I don't want to keep you guys waiting 9 months for Season 4, that's just evil. So basically, throughout the fall, I'll be free on Animal Jam PC, and you can talk to me anytime on there. It's only around the springtime when things are going to get crazy difficult on PC. By January, you will not be able to visit me in my den anymore on PC, because I'm going to be working really hard on Life is Full of Phantoms. Things are just going to get a little more complicated in January. So that's it for the fall and spring. Then in August of 2020, Magenta. It's a series that I've had planned for a long time, but it got revamped, it ended up in production limbo, the title was changed, it was known as The Woodman Weld before, but now it's Nichiren Magenta. I was gonna do it on PC, but I can't do that. There isn't a Mansion Den on PC. The character looks are not very impressive in my opinion. It's not happening on PC, it's a Play Wild thing. But that's not until Sheep return. So once Sheep return to Play Wild, Nichiren Magenta will get its green light. Right now, it's not official, it's just an idea. But as for Pause and Flaws, This Is Ridiculous the Musical, and Season 4 of Life is Full of Phantoms, those are the only things 100% confirmed to happen this next year. So, there's your confirmation that I'm not quitting for a while, so don't worry about it. I still have ideas, but after Life is Full of Phantoms, that's it for PC content, unless things get much better on there, but right now it's unlikely. I'm really having a good time on Play Wild. Times have changed, and I apologize that it had to come to this, but with the year I've had on Animal Jam PC, that's kind of confirmed to me. I've gotta move on, go with the flow, and try new things. I really appreciate those of you who have stuck around all these years and watched my AJPC content, because it was a blast. I really loved it, and everything was great during the first 2 years. The third year on Animal Jam PC content, though, it was not very fun. I was already losing that passion, and seeing everyone be so negative just made me want to avoid it. And that's a bad sign. If you really want to avoid something that was once your passion, that means you gotta move on and try new things, you know? It's part of life. Change is good sometimes, though it's hard to adjust to, it's good. Trust me, you're gonna love the changes on my channel. Unless you're one of those people who are hardcore against Play Wild content, I understand. I was against Play Wild too. I used to hate it, and then I tried it and I loved it, so I understand. Well, that wraps it up, guys. It's gonna be a great year on my channel, and I hope you stick around for new Play Wild content. Good job, you made it to the end of the video. Now, you have one of two options. Subscribe for more content, or leave and never return. I'm kidding, just do whatever you want, but before you go, I want to say if you have creative ideas and you want to start a YouTube channel, go for it, don't hold your creativity back. That's basically the reason I'm here in Animal Jam, because I have creative ideas and I want to inspire other people to be creative. Well, that'll be all, so if you enjoy my stuff, check out these links and feel free to give them a watch. See ya.